Oh, bloody hell. On the scribblers. Fuck, it's warm. Oh yeah, that's better. I forgot what I was going to say. I've had so much going on for the last month. So I finally got this place sorted. Oh, my knee. Oh. So I've got a little pad organised, some little hanging baskets. It's, garden's growing well. My little herb garden. Got potatoes planted, marjoram, cucumbers, lavender, headley. The garden is growing super well. Strawberry patch is cool. Little projects are on the way. But because it's so hot, this has been a lifesaver. I'm in this shadow area. Shadow area. This last month has brought me into a real deep realisation. I've left life. There's no part of my life that is like the old world. It isn't. I live here on my own. And when it dawned on me, shit, I'm here on my own. There's nobody else with me. I've never been in that situation in my life. And I'm like, it's overwhelming. The sense of loneliness, and then you start to, something happens. You start to get used to being on your own. And then all the stuff I've learned over the years starts to kick in. Be still. So all the chattering mind, be still. Not I am God. We are all connected. So you're never alone. And when I finally had a series of tests, that's what it is. That's what I'm in. I'm in a. So for those who've known me for a while, when I found the Cannock Chase, and we'd go wild camping there, even in the winter, and it'd be 10-12 degrees. It'd be Dequat settings, we called it, where everything was perfect. Even in the middle of winter, it could be snowing outside, and my missus used to go, why are you going? I went, it'll be perfect. And we were in a dome, and that's what I know. So all of us would see this glass dome above it, with gold and white, like pearl holdings to the glass. It's the most beautiful thing. And now I'm here, and it's the same thing. So Cannock Chase showed me that I was in a fifth dimensional training place where time didn't exist how we thought it did, and magical things happened. What I now know is that supernatural is for us that when we just think everything is that's extra is supernatural, but it's not. It is the real world where I now exist. That is the norm. So it's not. I've got over the fact I don't call it supernatural. I accept it is what it is. I'm in a place, the place that we've all been looking. We are wired, right? Everybody I've ever spoke to all has this vision of finding the place, the calm place. Okay. Yeah, I'm working forever, but I'm just going to get a piece of land and I'm going to do this. Okay. I'm in mine. Okay. And I know what it is. So earth is the heart. Okay. So when you get your piece of land, your piece of, whether it's 1 acre, 3 acres, whatever it is, that is your heart space. Okay. That is the thing you've been longing to find your whole life. That thing that we're all hardwired to find. So many people are going, I can't deal with this life anymore. I can't deal with this. I just want a piece of land to be left alone. That is the coming home. That's it. And that's where I'm at. I'm home. But the levels of letting go of your world, I had no concept of. So I still have no electric. I have no hot running water. Not hot running water. Now I can boil some up. I have nobody with me, short of when I'm messaging people online. But there was still more that I had to let go of. And it was so I've now had to let go of money. Who'd have thought? Fucking money, man. But money is the thing in it. So people go, well, how are you going to live? How are you going to... But I know that for me to go all the way, I have to trust in the path that I'm walking. And I have done for a long time, and it has led me to here. Like I say, Cannock was this circle, and we were divinely protected. The tribe that used to go there, and the agreement was we only do magic. We don't do fear. We don't do what if this happens and that. And it never did. 3 years we spent there, and we had built beds, and we had a whole camp there in the National Forest land, and nobody saw us because we were in a different frequency. And I was super observant, and I saw the beings, I saw the ships. We had so many interactions with things and speaking, and then people would walk into the reality and would have conversations with us. We knew when dogs were turning up. We just knew what we knew, and I've integrated all that. So now I came through the portal to this place because I can't follow. So in my created reality, I was always going to go first. So when people message me on, they go, fucking hell, you're way out there, aren't you? You're on your journey. You can have it as comfortable as you want. And not necessarily live through other people, but that's what the screen is, isn't it? We're all living through other people's lives and going, if only I was brave enough. You can be whatever you want to be. So this is where I'm at now with this is, now I need wood and I need some money to buy the things that I need, as in fuel, to run the pump, and like I say, to get wood. But I don't have it. And me messaging people and going, can you lend me or can you give me, can't work. It doesn't work like that, because then I'd just be betraying everything I've just said. I trust exactly what is happening. Otherwise I'd have money in my pocket, and I don't. And I'd have other people here, and I don't. The journey is back to yourself, and when you get to your destination, everybody goes, it's the journey, not the destination. But when you find your destination, whatever you call your forever home, and you don't recognize it, because if I only had, well, I've got everything. I've got everything. If I'm supposed to have a bedroom, I'd have had the money to buy the wood for a bedroom. I was going to get a solar panel from my bro. But he's in Spain, and it's a long way to travel. So hopefully he will find a way to get the things across. And he asked why I make it so difficult. And what I realised is this is me. My whole life has been difficult because I never played the game that I never played their game. I never played the do as you're told game. So I've always took my own path. And that's why I'm in this path here. Because this is me. This is the fundamental crux of knowing yourself. This is you. You're not doing it for somebody else. You're not doing it to go fuck you to the system. You left the system. Yet here I am, carving out and realizing I'm going to land. So I'm not a vegetarian, right? I love meat. But now I have no money for meat. But I have lots and lots of vegetables and lots of fruit. And I've got into the mindset of eating water, because everything inside the fruit is so much more nutritional. And I've stopped losing weight, as in the weight was dropping off me and I was like, shit, I'm going to end up like a fucking let down balloon. But I'm not. It's stabilized. But I'm eating less and less as I realize I'm in a higher dimension. That is where I'm at. I have no fear. There is no fear of anything. I promise you. I don't say it just. I embody it because I understand that you can't rise if you're fearful of something. But there's no longer anything to exterior to keep raising me up. There'll be a point where well, I hope it doesn't, where I'll run out of Wi-Fi and not be able to communicate. I don't know if that has to happen until, I don't know. I don't know what it looks like. I always envisioned lots and lots of people would come here. And I still believe that is what happened. And what I believe is I'm the way shower. I'm the person at some point people are going to watch this and go, he ain't bullshitting, is he? I don't suddenly turn the cameras off and get in a fucking Winnebago with Sky TV and I just don't. I'm embodying everything that I truly, truly know to be whatever you call the way out of the matrix, right? I want to get into the argument of it from what I see, what it is. The matrix is not a trap, it's a game, it's a puzzle for you to work out and realise you just by playing the game in the matrix, earning the money and paying it in, you keep that matrix formed until you're ready to cut all your ties. At the moment you go, well, you can't just do that. Yes, you can. But it takes you to cut everything. And when you'll only come to that conclusion when the time is right for you. So I've got a really dear friend and she messaged me yesterday and she was talking about stuff, and then she said about, oh yeah, it's voting and Nigel Farage and Labour are the alternative. And I didn't say anything, and then because I didn't want to play the game. But then the next day I replied and just said I wasn't being rude by not answering to it, but that's the game. That's duality. They're the same thing. Conservative, Labour. There is no better future with Labour. There's a better future with you when you self-govern. And that is the matrix. They are just the people at the top for those who need to be governed. But they give the illusion that you have a choice so that you feel better about yourself. And then all I hear people is the weather's fucking shite and the prices are going through the roof. They're going to continue to go through the roof. That is what I'm trying to show you. And this isn't doom and gloom, right? You have to leave that place. You have to leave that place as in a state of consciousness. You have to unplug yourself from it. There's nothing in the TV, right, except programs. There's nothing on the radio except on the hour shit for you to worry about. The biggest one is physician heal thyself. There's nothing in the doctors, right, as I've been shown. So my knee, my son sent me some money for my birthday and I bought an axe, and then I went into the middle of the field right in the centre and I chopped this tree and I felt my knee pop, and something deep that had been in there for a long time started to be released. But I haven't been at doctors for years. I choose physician heal thyself. We're encapsulated inside this healed ball. Nobody outside here can fix you. You fix you. So when you trust, then I've got all the herbs I need. I've got all the herbs that'll be anti-inflammatory. I've got enough books with knowledge in to learn how to stretch, to manipulate, to release whatever this trauma is within my leg that is talking to me and showing me. Because I'll work it out, because all I have is now to do it. I'm blessed, truly, truly blessed to be in this place. And like I say, I watch the money go down and down and down and go, shit, well, what if? But I'm going to trust the process. That the universe put me here. And only I can go, yeah, that's enough. Yeah, I can't do any more because that's my limit. But the character of me is I'm going all the way. So I'm going all the way, whatever that looks like. So to the outside, you might go, he's fucking tapped, it's great. It doesn't matter. The further I get away from where you guys are, but what I do know is it's everywhere, okay? And it's tangible, and you can feel it. And your dream world, your waking world and your sleeping world become tied together. That's what started to happen to me. So I hope I've come across exactly how I was supposed to come across. That's it. There's a game behind the game. There's a life behind the life. Okay. And if you're feeling the call, and it will just increase until you're forced to do it. You're going to be forced because, like I said, there's a pull in all of us to, if I just had a bit of land and I just had this little river and this thing, and it's in the psyche of all of us to an extent. But so few people are able to act on it because, oh, I can't afford the land, it's 10 grand an acre, it's this, it's that, or well, I can't move there because I'll have to leave after this, or it's... So you create your own matrix prison to stop you from ever doing it because you know, it can't possibly be. I never paid bills. I never paid a fucking bill in England for 4 years. Okay. Yeah, still had all the amenities. How? Well, you can't do it. You can do whatever you think you can do. That's the truth. You can have whatever life you choose to believe you're worthy to have, that you qualify for you, that you're worth. Okay. And you raise your currency by loving yourself. That's it. I didn't even realise I fucking hated myself until I got here. And I've been dumped here by the universe. Right, get on with it. And every time you have a bad day, we'll heap on a bad day for you. And then you're going to realise you better start practicing what you've been preaching. Energy vibrating at frequency. So you have to raise yourself up. Raise your frequency up, and then your day will illuminate. You are the light within your own darkness. That's it. That's it. And nothing external. It's all superficial. So you have to find that flame within you. And you have to harness it and you have to ignite it. So this land could fit 50 people on it. You want to come? Set up a little lean-to somewhere and just find yourself for a day, a week, a month, a year. Welcome. Okay? You don't need money, as in you don't need a lump of money to pay me, right? Isn't that? Little starter fund to get yourself off the ground and get a few things organised, but as for anything else, we're good. We're good. Just have an open heart and forget about what you think you know. And if you can't vibe, you can't vibe. There's no problem. Whatever this planet is, this realm, the frequency is rising. And the collective are going through that dark night. And I'm just showing you, you can get out of it, you can step out. But it means having to let go of that. All them things that you think you are, your fancy cars and your fancy stuff, ain't you. It's the projection. And when you pull it all away, you go, shit. And then you see the real you. And then you fall back in love with yourself. And that's it, you fall back in love with yourself. And then you're home. So everybody's got a piece of land like this within their own soul. They all know what it looks like, and they know it's familiar, but they don't know how to reach it. You reach it by that, by forgiveness of everything you think happened against you. Nothing ever happened against you. Okay? It's just your stuff, your fertilizer, your shit for you to work out, and then you pop your head out. Ah, yeah, it wasn't, because you have a higher point of view, and then you start to look and you go, it wasn't that, was it? It was, and you do this spiral thing where you keep coming around and you see it again, but you see it from a even, and then there's nobody to blame for anything. It's all you. So, I quite like this position actually. This is comfy. So, only love. Yeah. Life's really good. I would like to see some people. I would like to have some visitors. And I'm a farmer now. Got courgettes. Just cucumbers ready to be eaten. Yeah. Love, love, love. Thank you for listening to my musings. Bye, bye, bye.